and welcome back to my channel. Today it is time to do my summer get ready with me. So if you would like to see how I get ready in the summery months recently, then please keep watching. The first thing I do when I wake up is I brush my teeth and jump into the shower, and the shower gel that I have been using is this Sugar Crush Soap and Glory body wash. And then I also cleanse my skin in the shower as well using this Chamomile Cleansing Oil by Body Shop. Then it's time to moisturize, and I've been using this amazingly scented Virgin Mojito body butter, which is just incredible. Then I get ready and it's time to do my makeup. So first I start off with the Vitamin E Mist Spray and then go in with my tinted moisturizer, and the one I'm using here is the Nars Tinted Moisturiser in the shade Alaska. And generally on the weekends I just use my fingers to kind of blend that all into my skin, and then I do a little bit more on the center of my face to just give it some extra coverage. After that, it's time to do my brows. Now I'm going to speed this up because you guys have seen me do my brows so many times, but I will leave the link to my brow tutorial in the info box below in case you're wondering all of the steps that I take into doing my brows. So once I'm done with that, I then go in with my MAC curlers and curl my eyelashes. And you guys probably know the drill right now. I'm going to be using my favourite mascara combination. So it is the Lash Sensational Mascara by Maybelline. So I do one eye, curl the other eye, and then do that same coat of that same Maybelline mascara before I go in with the Miss Manga Punky Mascara by L'Oreal, and this just really thickens up my lashes and kind of makes them look a lot more plumper. And then I go back in with the Lash Sensational just to make sure my eyelashes are nicely and evenly spreaded out. So once my lashes are all done, I then move on to concealer. So I'm using the NYX HD Yellow Toned Concealer and the Naked Skin Concealer by Decay. And I'm basically drawing upside down triangles underneath my eyes. And then you guys know the drill. So my forehead, the bridge of my nose, on my chin, on my cupid's bow, around my mouth, and also underneath where my contour is. Then I go on top of those areas with that NYX concealer as well, before buffing all of that into my skin using a mixture of a buffing brush and also my fingers as well. On the weekends, I like to keep my makeup super fresh and easy, so I try and use as much fingers as I can. Then it's next on to setting all of those areas, so I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime CC powder, which is a yellow toned powder, to just set all those places that I applied the concealer and highlight shade. Now on to contour. I'm using the Master Sculpt contour in the darkest shade. It's a really beautiful cool toned contour shade, and I'm going in and carving out where my contour would be before I start kind of blending it upwards into my hairline. And I'm doing the same thing to the other side. And as soon as I am kind of happy with the way that that's looking, I then move on to kind of contouring my forehead. And I do then like to go over with a brush sometimes just to make sure all of the lines are nice and blended in and there's no kind of like harshness on my face. And then sometimes I do like to go in and deepen that contour just a little bit, but this just really depends on my mood and also how much time I have in the morning as well. And then I also like to contour my jawline and under my lips and a little bit on my cupid's bow before I go and also contour very slightly the sides of my nose. And I like to do a powder contour during kind of like daytime, everyday makeup wear, just because it's so much easier and quicker. And I like to leave a cream contour for special occasions like parties and things like that. So yeah, here I'm just finishing off contouring the sides of my nose. And then once I'm kind of happy with the way it's looking, it's time to move on to the highlight. And I'm just using the highlighter, which comes in that same palette, on the tops of my cheekbones and kind of running that up into my brow bone, and then also dusting that slightly on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin, which is the usual spots that I like to use a powder highlight. Then it's time to move on to blush. I'm using this gorgeous Baked Milani blush. I will leave the shade name in the info box below. And then I go on to just finishing my bottom lashes off because you guys know how much I love doing this. So I'm just going over just with the Lash Sensational Mascara to just make my eyes look complete. Then I've gone in with my Perversion eyeliner by Decay, and I'm just tightlining my upper waterline before moving on to my lips. And for my lips I've used MAC Soar Lip Liner with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the Coral shade. So I'm just lining my lips first, and I just find that this makes the lip look a lot neater. And then I'm just going over on the top with that matte lip cream by NYX. And then using the MAC Mineralise Skin Finish just to dust all over my face to make sure everything's nice and set for the day. And then I realised just how much I'm still loving winged eyeliner, so I'm using the Master Precise eyeliner by Maybelline in the brown shade and just adding a winged eye. And this is just because I'm loving this. I go through a phase of loving top kind of winged eyeliner and then just not using any kind of eyeliner at all. But right now I'm loving it, so I decided to add this on as well. But that, you guys, is my summer routine, including the things that I'm using in the shower at the moment and also my makeup. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more kind of like seasonal routine videos, then please let me know. But until next time, guys, I will see you all soon. Bye!